Aloha, welcome to Live Yoga channel. I am Tara. We are meeting for a half-hour work break. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you haven't already, go ahead and take your socks and shoes off. If you have shoes on, go ahead and let those feet stretch. So grateful that you've chosen to join us here today. So go ahead and find a chair that works for you. Any kind will do. We'll work with it and just see if you can bring your sits bones more so closer to the front of the chair so that you feel solid and rooted and it's not like a hunchback leaning back into the chair, okay? So I want you to sit tall, drop your chin gently towards your chest so that you feel the neck, the back of the neck is long. Take your hands to your thighs, palms facing up. Go ahead and close your eyes and bring your awareness to the breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils. Giving yourself permission to stay focused on the subtle energies in and around your body for the next half hour. Begin to lengthen that breath as you inhale slowly through the nose. Pause, feel your body almost grow taller with that inhalation. And then exhale through the nose, long and slow. At your pace, this is your practice. Everybody's different. So right now, simply feeling into your body, making any adjustments so that you feel comfortable as you sit in the chair. Closing the eyes, inhaling, feeling your body grow tall, almost as if the top of the head is growing towards the sky. And then exhale gently down the body. See if you can notice the gentle expansion and contraction. Go ahead and take your right hand to your belly. Inhale, allow that breath to grow wide and big. Go ahead and draw your hand up towards your chest and your clavicle. And then exhale back down the body. Do this 2 more times at your pace. Seeing if you can feel, like I mentioned, that subtleness of all the tissues and fascia and muscles, bones, plasma. Really focusing and appreciating every cell in our body. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Release your hands. Go ahead and open your eyes. Inhale, draw those shoulders up towards your ears. You can let your hands hang to the side. And then exhale, just let it drop. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Go ahead and drop your chin down to your chest. Squeeze, and then release. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale. Draw that energy up towards your shoulders. Squeeze your neck into your chest. And release. Take your hands. Inhale them out wide. Slowly gather all the energy up towards the ceiling. Then reach those fingertips up. Take your left hand and grab onto your right wrist. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, lean over to your left side. Go ahead and drop your chin towards your left shoulder. And if it feels good to you, you can take your chin up towards your right bicep. You can move through this gentle variation, if and only if it feels good for you. Bring your neck back to neutral. Inhale up. We're going to switch sides. Take the right hand, grab onto the left wrist. First, inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, lean over to that right side. Feel it all along that side ribs. This is so good for us, especially as we spend more and more time sitting. Go ahead and look up past that left arm towards the ceiling. You can stay here. You can also drop that chin down towards your right shoulder. Slowly moving the chin, opening up, relieving the tension in the neck, base of the skull. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, release the hands. Beautiful. Next, let's take our hands, massage. Let's take the thumbs, massage the back of the head. Massage your neck, your shoulders. Keeping your eyes soft and focused on the gentle inhalations and exhalations, as long and slow as you can go through the nostrils. Go ahead and massage the front of the chest. And then take those fingers up towards your cheeks and where those jaws come together. Really get your fingers in there, relieve some subtle tension. I know sometimes when I'm stressed, I tend to grit at the back of my mouth, and I can feel really tight here in my jaws. And then take those fingertips up towards your temples. Close your eyes and let your forehead be soft. Massage those temples one direction. Make sure you reverse the direction. And then anywhere else on those cheeks, your forehead, top of your head. Then go ahead and release your hands. Roll the shoulders up, down the spine. Go ahead and close your eyes and let the breath be natural through the nose. Notice how already the body's beginning to transform. Feeling lighter in and around the head and shoulders. Inhale, feel the back of the neck grow long. Exhale, drop that left ear towards your left shoulder. Let your right arm hang just down past your thigh. Breathe here, slow and steady. If you find that there's constriction in your face and it's hard to breathe, back off some. Let this work for you. If you'd like to take your left hand over to your right ear, just a simple touch, not a lot of pressure, because a little bit goes a long way. Just a simple touch on the head, it enhances that stretch all along the side neck on the right side. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, release, draw your hand. Release your hand, draw your head back up to center. Take one cleansing breath here. Notice sensations all along the right side and how the body naturally wants to do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently drop that right ear towards your right shoulder. You go slowly and deliberately. Take that left hand past your left hip and just let it hang. This allows gravity to work for us. Feel free with any exhalation to let out a vocal sigh. And if you'd like to take that right arm up, you can just touch above the ear on the skull and notice how that brings awareness and deepening in that stretch. Take notice to where your breath is. See if you can lengthen your inhalations and exhalations. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release that right hand. Use the strength of your neck to draw your head upright and then return your hands to your thighs. Drop that chin down towards your chest, a little bit of counter relief. So you're stretching the whole upper back. Just let that head hang. Inhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Okay, let's get a twist in. So as you're sitting at the front of your chair, we're going to take our left hand on the outside of our right thigh. We're going to inhale our right arm up. Exhale, grab on somewhere on that chair. Maybe it's the back of the back of the seat. Maybe it's the side arm, whatever feels good for you. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist. Now, please focus first more so at your hips. Visualizing, even if it's in your imagination, your left hip twisting more forward than your right. Inhale, lengthen. With each inhalation, we're growing taller. And then exhale, begin to deepen the twist. Now bringing your chest, opening up your chest. And then next, we'll take that chin, look back as far back towards your right shoulder as you can with ease. And then we'll stay here and breathe slowly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. You can even take the back of your left hand and press it against that right thigh to further the twist, if that's helpful. Taking your gaze as far back as you can on that wall behind you. When we take the time to do these simple twists, we're wringing out our entire spinal column, relieving and detoxifying our nervous system, cleansing and renewing. 2 of your deepest breaths yet. Exhale, release. As you inhale, we're going to gently come back to center. How slow can you go? And with the palms facing upright on the thighs, close the eyes, tilt the chin down ever so slightly, and then take 3 clarifying breaths here. Slow and steady. Noticing even around that chest and the shoulders, the head and neck, spaciousness all along that right side. Let's take our time getting into the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, grab on somewhere on the chair behind you, whether it's the side chair or the back of the seat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist from the base. So first from the belly, drawing that right hip more forward than the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist as that chest opens up, and you can use the strength of your left arm to draw your chest towards the side wall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, finally take your chin back towards your left shoulder so that your gaze is on the wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Look as far back as you can on that wall behind you. 3 long, slow, and steady breaths here. You can take the back of the right palm and press it against that left thigh. Allowing your breath to be big, all the way from the belly up to the clavicles. Exhale, twist. At the bottom of the exhalation, we're going to release our hands. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. Roll the shoulders up and back. Shake out your hands, how it feels good for you. And then draw your hands to your thighs, palms facing up. Take 2 full breaths here, in and out of the nose. Beautiful. Okay. Great job, yogis. Let's make sure we're at the front of our chair. Let's take our feet a little bit more wide. Make sure that your feet are solid on the floor so that you feel supported. We're going to take our hands to our thighs. And first, we're going to inhale, open up that chest, look up. So we're rounding everything. And then exhale, like a kitty cat. Do the opposite. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Lengthen on the upper back. Draw the belly button back towards the spine. Do this a few more times at your pace. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, rounding everything. Tuck it in. Exaggerate. If we were on the floor, we'd refer to this as cat-cow. We're doing this in the chair. It doesn't really look like a kitty cat, but you get the idea. Just be slow and exaggerated. Bringing energy and fresh oxygen to every nook and cranny all along the spine. Visualizing a healthy nervous system. After your next full revolution, come back to center. Beautiful. With our hands on the top of our thighs, just above our knees, inhale, we'll do the same thing. Open up the chest. And then as we exhale, we're going to lean forward, hinging at the waist. And first, pause with your forearms on the top of your knees. Let your head and neck let your chin drop towards your chest. You'll feel the lengthening all along the back body already. And perhaps this is your pose. If you're feeling plenty of stretch here, just stay here and breathe. If you feel soft in the face and you're ready to go further, go ahead and let your hands come down in between your thighs towards the floor and let your entire front body hang in between your thighs. This should feel good, and if you need to widen your feet so you feel more supported, please do so. And so as we're in this forward fold, we're bringing fresh oxygen to our kidneys. We're relieving our low back and lengthening our hamstrings, relieving our hips, and bringing harmony to our upper body and our lower body. Thank you, body. So as you're here, if you find that your mind is starting to wander, simply bring your internal awareness to all the systems of the body, especially at your low back. All of the muscles and the fibers, all of the veins, the nerves. And just visualize every cell in your body with a smile as you're focused in bringing fresh, pure energy and life force, relief to your beautiful body temple. Thank you, body. And in this forward fold, as you and then after your next inhalation, please go ahead and open the mouth and let out a nice ha. And notice if your body gives way even a millimeter more. It's with the exhalations that our body relieves stagnant energy. And so this is our biggest tool that we can rely on. After your next exhalation, we're going to come out of this slowly. First, inhale, bring our hands to our thighs. Use the strength of our arms to help our body upright. You can walk your feet in just a little bit. And then return, bring your hands, palms facing up, roll the shoulders up and back, and spend a few breaths here experiencing the sensations. Beautiful. Feeling lightness, maybe tingling all along the backside. Next, what I'd love you to do is come and stand next to your chair. Towards the front. Either side is fine. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's stand on the right side. And so you're going to take your right foot to the chair. And so the toes are going to be at about 2 p.m. So I want you to feel supported. So if you feel a little bit too far back, just, come stand towards the front of the leg of the chair and then put your foot up towards 2 p.m. Inhale the arms up, lengthen, reach through those fingertips, and then exhale, begin to fold forward. And if you need to bend that standing leg, please do. But then just let everything hang. Like we were doing in the last pose, you should feel this in and around that hip area. Breathing slowly. If you need to bend that standing knee some for support, that's totally okay. If you need to adjust your foot so that you feel comfortable, please do. And then apply that long, slow, and steady breath. Relieving the hips, the psoas, sciatica nerve. Healthy hips. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend that standing knee. Inhale, slowly roll that spine up and back. We'll release the leg from the chair, shake it out a little bit, and then we'll just come over to the other side. We'll do the same thing. We'll take just as much time getting into this. So standing on your right leg, bring the left foot up, and you're going to point your toes at about 10 p.m. Make any adjustments so that you feel secure and supported. Feel free to bend that standing leg. Inhale the arms up, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the waist with a flat back. Bending that standing knee if that's supportive. And then roll, let everything hang heavy towards the earth. Letting the head and neck hang heavy. And then like we've been doing, just apply that long, slow breath and visualize it all along the back side of the body. Deliberate attention to our low back, legs. So very grateful for these legs. These 10 fingers and 10 toes. These legs that let us dance and move and walk and run. Grateful, grateful for these legs. 2 of your deepest breaths yet. On your next inhalation, we'll bend that standing leg and begin to roll the spine up and back. Beautiful. Relieve the leg from the chair and we'll come back to sit in the chair. Feel free to sit back a little bit in the chair. Take your hands to your thighs. Roll the shoulders up and back. Any sort of movement that your body's asking for. Any spaces we didn't get into. And then close your eyes and bring your awareness to the space on the upper lip. As you breathe in and out of the nostrils, see if you can take notice to the temperature. Does it feel cool as you inhale? Does the breath feel warm on the upper lip as you exhale? No efforting here, simply aware. Draw your chin down just a little bit so the back of the neck is long and the spine is straight. And with your eyes closed and your gaze in between the eyebrow center. As you inhale, let's mentally say to ourselves, I am grateful for my, and then exhale in your mind's eye, name an object of appreciation. Your nose, your eyes, your ears, your brain. Inhale, I'm grateful for my. Exhale, friends, family, home. Always up to you. A different object of appreciation for each breath. Mentally saying to yourself, I am grateful for my. Exhale, naming your object of appreciation. Allowing your breath to be long, slow, and steady. After your next exhalation, let's go ahead and release our Japa Japa meditation. On an inhale, let's take our arms out wide, gather up all the healing energy we've created here today together, bringing your hands in prayer position down towards your heart center. What an honor it's been to share in this practice with you. Thank you for joining me today. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Mahalo nui loa. Cyber Ohana, thanks for joining here on Live Yoga channel. If you're interested, join. We'll be back again at the top of noon hour to share in a Trust Your Guts Club. So come with your questions. We'll be studying yoga for the organs, and I'm so happy to share with you. So if you learned anything today, if you liked it, please smash that like button, share with your friends, subscribe. Let me know what you'd like a little bit more of. Happy to help. See you next time. Aloha.